Hello, my name is Paul Mensah. I am a student of the University of Liverpool, studying MSc in cybersecurity. I just want to show you a step-by-step guide on how to use RefWorks. So first of all, it's important that you have got a library account with the institution that you are with. So in my case, it's the University of Liverpool. The way I go to RefWorks is just by going to a browser. I use Chrome, Google Chrome. So I'll just type RefWorks. Okay, now see over here it says RefWorks login. Click on that. When you get here, all you have to do is go to my institution's credentials. Okay, that is if you don't have your own private RefWorks account. So I'm going to go into my institution. I'll just type University of Liverpool, and it comes out. I just click on it. Okay. Now I'm going to log in. Okay. As you can see, I have already got some materials or references or bibliography, if you want to call it like that, here. Okay. So say you are writing a document, okay, and you have gone to the library, you found some papers that you want to use to write your document. What you do, the good thing with references, you can create a folder. So in our case, we are in week 4 now, so I can call it week 4, or I can call it designing an algorithm. Okay, so I'll just call it test, just for this video. So I just call it test, and I've got a folder called test. Now if you look on the right pane or panel, you can see test here. So if I click on test, now say the name of the paper or article journal that I'm looking at is called a step-by-step guide on how to use RefWorks. So I go to new reference. Okay, we're just going to call it article, or you can call it, it can be a book. Yeah, if you look at the reference type area, you got books, everything. So it could be a web page. It depends on what paper you are looking at. Okay, so we're just going to call it a journal article for now. I'll just say journal article. Right, now the most important thing is you have to know what your university is asking you for in terms of the referencing style. Okay, so for University of Liverpool, I am for the course that I'm doing, which is cybersecurity, we are strictly advised to use Harvard. Okay, so I'll show you again. University of Liverpool specific, and we, as for cybersecurity, we have been asked to use Harvard. Okay, referencing style. So I'll click on that. and then the author. So author name should always be the surname first. So it's going to be like this. So Mensa Paul. Yeah. You recognize, can you recognize there's a comma here? So if there's another author, you use a semicolon, and then you say maybe smart. Yeah. In this case, Charles is his first name, and Smart is his second name. So your surname always have to be first, and the forename second when it comes to referencing. So the title of, let's say, this article is Step by Step, a guide on how to RefWorks. So over here, periodic folder, I'll just put something there. Publication year, I'll just put 2018. This is just an example, volume 1, issue 1.0. Start page 1 to 5. Other pages 9. Okay, now, if you go down here, you have to select a folder. So in my case, I am going to select test. Do you remember? Because we created a folder called test just for the demonstration purposes. Okay, so test, as you can see, has been selected. It's showing here, so I'll just click outside it, and test is there. Okay, if you want to attach any files, you can do so. But then we are going to save our reference, so we save it. Okay, and normally if you don't put the names of the author or authors properly in this field, it will give you an error message and ask you and show you how to correct it. Okay, right, so this is done. Okay, as you can see, we are still in the folder test, and I have created a reference for the paper or material that I found for my paper that I'm writing. Anyway, now when you go to tools on RefWorks, okay, you have got under tools, you've got write and cite, and you have got ref grab it. Now we are going to select write and cite. What we are doing now is we want to download RefWorks as an add-in for Microsoft Word. Okay, so the way we do this is by clicking on the right hand side 4.5 for 32-bit computer architecture. Now, my advice to you is, though there are other versions, okay, such as 64 bit, and you got 64-bit, you got one for Apple, okay, and different versions. My advice, as I was saying to you, is to use the 32-bit just for peace of mind, okay. But by all means, you can go and use a 64-bit if you wish to, because I've known it to crash sometimes, so I just stick to the 32-bit. Anyway, so you click on this link, okay, and then as you can tell, it's ready to save the download file, so I'll save it. Wait a few seconds. Okay, it's over here. Anyway, so after installing RefWorks, this is what you will get. Okay, So this is what you will get. We are now in Microsoft Word. Okay. Right. So if you go to RefWorks,